Hey, what's up, y'all? Kenzo is back for more Resident Evil 7, and I think this is it. I think this is the last hurrah. Maybe not, or maybe so. Jewel bastard. Are there hidden items back here? No? Alright, here we go. Baddies. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Alright, let me guess. I push this and it takes a minute for this to load. Oh, God. Ooh. Come over here, fellas. Get in there. Alright, bye. Ground floor, lingerie, housewares. Damn it. Oh. Nah. Nah. I need bullets. Like, bad. Eat my cart, ugly. Whoa. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that shit. God. Oh, good. There's still booby-trapped ones. That's great. That's really great. What does that say? 10 minutes after Doe's death? Okay. 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 So, pretty much Evelyn's scary. Got it. There's a bunch of files in here. What the fuck? That's a sturdy looking door. Not getting through there. Wait. Oh no. I hear one of them things. I hear it. Oh, where is it? Oh no. I gotta kill it. Oh no. You think that thing's gonna get away from me? Hell no. Where is it? I heard it. It was over here somewhere. Where? No. I swear I heard it when I was up there. Damn it. I'm gonna be very disappointed if that thing doesn't get got. That's one of them bobblehead things. Yeah, when I'm like right here, I hear it. But where? Oh, I know. I'll take one of those psycho stimulant things. It's on the other side of this fucking thing. I can't get to it. Must kill. I know I'm like massively delaying the gameplay. I understand. I also don't care. Oh, I see it. Okay. I'm satisfied now. Creepy. I still don't have the Magnum. I don't have enough coins for it. Evelyn, shut up. Hell no. Move. Hell. Move. What? Oh yeah. I got this. Watch this. Ooh. You know, I think I could have just bypassed all that and just ran straight up that ladder. Well, it's like open there. Items? Oh.
I'm sure of it. It's not here. It's gone. It's gone!
Okay. Oh yeah, this is the old house. That's right. That's right. That's right.
This is your fault.
Why am I seeing this?
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Help! Ethan, help me.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Leave me.
Am I supposed to shoot her? I guess so. Okay.
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Don't need your pity. You were always watching me. Why?
Get away! No, you don't! Stay back! No, don't! No! No, no, no!
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
Goodbye.
It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
God damn.
Everything fell down! You're just a little boy. I just wanted a family. Use it!
Playtime's over.
Redfield. I'm glad we found you.
The fuck took you guys so long?
Ethan?
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
All right. I will go ahead and do my final thoughts on this game. Now I am going to play the DLCs, but I'll go ahead and just kind of talk about the base game, you know, without going over, you know, DLC stuff. I really like this game. I did play it on easy mode for this gameplay series, just so I could just get through it, show the gameplay, show the story. But I have played it on harder difficulties, and it's a fun game. And the first time I played it, it was freaking scary, man. Like, it was a scary fucking game. You know, playing through it subsequently, there's still some things that unnerve me. Mostly Marguerite. She scares the shit out of me. But, this was Resident Evil, in my opinion, like, kind of returned to form. Because, you know, they went, you know, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, they had the remake of the first game, Zero, and you had all those games, and those were what you would say like is a horror game for the most part. And then as the series kind of evolved and, you know, changed over the years, you got to Resident Evil 4, and it turned into this action game. 5 kept with that, 6 kept with that. Hell, even as much as I love Revelations, you know, they still kind of stuck to the action element. But with Revelations, you had a little more horror to it. When this thing dropped, my God, like, it's really a return to horror. Creepy, disturbing, you know, art and design. The level design is phenomenal. Like, all the characters are interesting. It's just a really great game, and it really is like an old school Resident Evil game. There's no chapters, there's no episodes. You just play the game. You can save whenever you want. You can go to item boxes. It's great, right? It's like what I'd been wanting from a Resident Evil game for years and years and years and years. And it wasn't until when did this come out? 2017. You know, when they finally you know, made this game. Because for a while, I had almost given up hope that Capcom even wanted to do a horror game, because I think the sad reality is, you know, without me looking at sales numbers, I bet those action versions of Resident Evil probably sold more, just because I think your average consumer is kind of what they're looking for, like a real fast-paced action shooty kind of game, which is fine. I mean, I like those games too. And at the end of the day, Capcom's a business, you know, and any business wants to make a profit. So they don't want to design a product that's like, well, yeah, it's for this niche market for horror, but we know it's not going to sell well. And, you know, being a business, they're probably not going to make games like that. And I'm glad they took the risk with this game. But thankfully they did it right. So whoever the director was, I don't remember his name. You know, they did a phenomenal job with this game. I guess if I had to leverage a criticism about it, I really only have two of them. One is the story's a little strange. There's some things that don't make a lot of sense, but as I've said in many of my other gameplays for Resident Evil, it's a freaking Resident Evil game. Of course things don't make sense. Of course there's plot holes. Like, it's freaking Resident Evil. So that's a very minor complaint. And I guess my only other real tangible complaint is just, there's not a lot of variance with the enemies. I mean, you've only got, what, 4 of the kind of regular enemies. You got, well, I guess 5, because you have the molded, the regular ones, and you have the bigger molded with the shield arms. You have the fat molded. You have the molded that run around on 4 legs, and then there's the bugs, like the bees. And that's it. Like, that's your enemies. Like, that's all you got. And then you have your boss set pieces. So you have Jack, who's is, you know, utterly terrifying and interesting at the same time. Marguerite, who's just horrifying. I guess you could say that one dude, what's his name? Jack? I don't know what his name is. Lucas. Yeah, that's his name. Lucas. Lucas, he's just creepy. You actually don't get to really do anything with him in the base game. And then there's Evelyn, and she's a pretty interesting character. And it's funny because you can tell where they got some of their influences from with her, like from Fear and you know Ju-on and like Japanese horror and stuff like that. Like, you can just pick out those influences. But it's fine. Like, I thought it was cool, and it's cool like to learn later that old lady that is just kind of in random spots throughout the house, like, you know, that's Evelyn the whole time. Like, the thing that you need to kill the whole game is actually just right there beside you at one point in the game. So it's super interesting. The graphics in this game are phenomenal. Everything, you know, I said it a couple times, everything looks really gross and gritty and run down, and it just looks really cool. I like the part in one of the gameplays where they tried to rationalize why there's like puzzles in the house because Jack scheduled someone to come out to install it. And I'm reading that and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, if I wanted to get a shadow puzzle door, like, who do I call? Do I call Home Depot? Hey, do you know any contractors that could do this? And that's whatever. Again, it's a Resident Evil game. It doesn't have to make sense. And it kind of makes me sad because now, like, I'm at a point with these Resident Evil gameplays that I've played basically all the Resident Evils. I mean, short of doing some, like, you know, going back and revisiting some games or going back and doing some, like, different kind of ports and things like that. Like, I've played every Resident Evil game that's ever been made. And I'm really looking forward to see where they go with Resident Evil 8. Because this game was a big shift in focus for Capcom. I mean, 6 was, well, it's 6. It's action, it's fast-paced, it's co-op, it's crazy, it's insane, I love it. And then you go from that to 7, and you're like, oh my god, what am I even playing right now? But thankfully this game is pretty well received. I don't know, I can't quote sales numbers or anything like that, but I know it sold well, I know it was well received. You know, good reviews. So I'm hoping Capcom makes whatever Resident Evil 8's going to be. I hope it's more like this. I hope. I mean, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. That being said, if they came out with another game like 6, I would not complain at all. I would play the shit out of it. If you've never played this game, I mean, you've watched my gameplay, hopefully. So some things I've been spoiled to already. But if you've never played it, I really recommend playing this game. And do yourself a favor, your first playthrough, do what I did and play it on the harder difficulty, because it makes it so much more terrifying to play it like that. Again, I played it easy now just so I could show off the gameplay and the story and all that. Because sometimes I just like playing games just for the story. You know, yeah, I like playing them, but I'm like that weird guy that doesn't necessarily want like this big challenge sometimes. Like, and that's why games like Dark Souls and Demon Souls, things like that, don't really appeal to me. Because if I wanted just to go get kicked in the balls, I would just do it myself. I'm not gonna play a game just to beat me and keep me there, beat me down and keep me there. The DLCs for this game are really cool. I think there's 3 of them I'm gonna play. One's like a prequel kind of DLC, which I don't recall being super long. There's another one where you play as one of those, what was it called? Swamp Gators? Alligator Swamp? It's the people doing like the ghost documentary at the beginning of the game that get, caught or murdered. You play as one of them. And then the third one you play as Chris Redfield. And, the Chris Redfield one's actually pretty freaking difficult from what I remember. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I remember really struggling to beat that when it came out. And then they have some other DLC that's like, kind of like raid mode in a way, where like, or not raid mode, it's kind of like the zombie mode in Call of Duty where you run around and you try to survive and stuff. I don't really care for it. I think it's silly. Not my cup of tea. I know they have one difficulty that's called Madhouse. I've never beat the game on Madhouse, but from what I understand, it's just really, really, really difficult. I'll probably never go back and play it on that. But, yeah, I mean, as far as my channel goes, I mean, once I finish the DLCs on Resident Evil 7, like, I'm actually going to move on to a different game series. And, you know, I've been sitting here thinking about that for the past, you know, few days. I'm like, I don't even know what game I'm going to play. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do with my channel now, because it kind of turned into a Resident Evil channel for the past, God, how long has it been now? 6 months? 7 months? Because that's all I've been playing is Resident Evil. And now that I'm getting towards the end of this journey, I'm like, I don't know what to do with my channel now. My channel's not a survival horror channel, but it sure as shit looks that way when you look at everything I've been posting. So, who knows? I guess I'll just grab a random game and play it. Hope for the best. Man, there's not a lot of companies involved in this game. I know there was that one Resident Evil where it was like, oh, thanks to Valve for letting us use Left 4 Dead characters. I was like, what? I still haven't figured that out, by the way. I will say, if anyone that was involved in making this game is at this point watching my gameplay, y'all made a phenomenal game, and you should be really, really proud of yourself. Like, y'all knocked it out of the park. This is an excellent game. And if y'all happen to be working on another one like this, do your boy a favor and drop him an early copy. I think that would be cool. Actually, should, like, when I'm doing the editing for this, I should, like, slow-mo this so I can read the articles and all that. Okay, y'all. Well, I guess that's it for Resident Evil 7. I did it. I beat it. Well, that's not it for Resident Evil 7. Like, the main game, I'm done. I am going to do the DLCs, and then I'll call it quits. So, you know, if you've been watching my gameplay series on this, hey, thanks for watching. Throw a like my way. If you've been watching my other videos, hey, again, thanks for watching. Throw a like my way. But I'm done. I'm going to go. I'll see you for one of the DLCs. I don't know which one I'm going to do, so I'll just pick one, but I'll see you for that. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.